simply because I want to just talk to people about stuff and things. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So before we really get started and kind of rock and roll out here, I'm going to just jump over to YouTube, make sure that things are broadcasting over there. I'm on StreamYard. I don't always use StreamYard, but for this kind of stuff, I have been using StreamYard because it's nice. It helps me to bring people in. And my podcast, The Webline, has kind of benefited from it, although I haven't done much with it lately. So, all right, so YouTube looks good. And now I'm going to jump on over to Twitch real quick and just make sure that I look okay over there. I think for Twitch's purposes, I think they have me labeled incorrectly. They probably think I'm a podcast or something, which I mean, I suppose you could make the argument, but I don't really think it holds up. We're just going to say that for the purposes of Twitch, I am just chatting. So let me go ahead and do that. They also have a category now called just catting, which I think is hilarious. I want to take part in just catting at some point. Just get trouble to actually stay up here and hang out with me. So all right, but anyways, hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and tonight we are going to be watching the finale for X-Men '97. What is it? Tolerance is Extinction, Part 3, and I've been really excited to watch this. Like this entire show has been awesome, and you will not watch a watch along of me saying that there's a single bad episode of this show because there just isn't. So, Matt, God, am I having internet difficulties again? Connection is unstable. Why is it always when I'm on StreamYard? I wonder sometimes. But anyways, okay. All right. So those issues aside, um, we might have connection issues. I seem to have connection issues every so often. It drives me crazy there. I don't know what the issue is. I've tried talking about it to my housemate, and we're still trying to figure it out. It seems that my computer and my network connection is the only one that seems to be affected. So I don't know what is going on, but I I don't know. We're gonna work on that. Anyways, we are here to watch the finale of X-Men '97. But before we get started, I wanted to just do a quick, just little showing of the the story that a lot of the finale has come from, especially in the last couple of weeks, which would be the X-Men Fatal Attractions storyline from, I think, I want to say it's the early to mid 90s. Um, and really, as I recall, I haven't looked up a summary or anything, but as I recall, Magneto essentially seems to come back from the dead. Cable discovers him on Asteroid M and manages to escape from Magneto. And shortly after he returns, Magneto kind of shows up at the X Mansion, basically tells everyone, war's coming between mutants and humans. I'm going to be fighting in that war, and I'm offering you the chance to join me. Well, the X-Men aren't taking kindly to this, so Magneto basically freezes them all in place. He takes control of the iron in their blood. Bishop's mutant power does not have an off switch, so Bishop actually gathers up all the energy and then releases it at Magneto. And it looks like he's got him on the ropes until Colossus intervenes. Colossus has just lost Magic, his sister Ileana, to the Legacy virus, and he goes with Magneto to Asteroid M. In the meantime, the X-Men take a strike team onto Asteroid M and try to basically take out Magneto. It takes along a strike team including Gambit, Wolverine, let's see, Jean Grey, Professor X himself, Quicksilver, and I think there was one other mutant that I cannot remember. But covers such as the one that we see right here um, are part of that storyline. There are these very 90s covers. Let's see. Oh, it looks like Rogue must have been the other Strict team member because she's on that cover. And as you can see, we last episode ended with that very iconic shot of Magneto just ripping the adamantium out of Wolverine, and I, I just want to kind of talk about how I want to say rewarding, but also like I didn't think they were going to do it. I didn't think they were going to go there, and they totally did. As you can see on this cover, Magneto is ripping, like Wolverine is just on the floor, claws out, looks like he's screaming in agony, and it looks like Magneto is just tearing into him, and that's actually what happens in the storyline. At the end of the storyline, um, basically, how to put it, Jean Grey manages to save Wolverine. And I'm going to take a second here. I've already killed that one. So I'm going to actually show the other one, which is, where is it? That's not very big. Why aren't you bigger? All right. Well, there's another cover right there, and that's Wolverine basically falling apart. Um, Jean Grey manages to keep Wolverine together telekinetically and psychically, and Xavier does the same thing. God, I wish that were bigger. Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find another version that's maybe a little bit more detailed. Ooh, hold on. That looks like it might be a good one. Let's try this. Oh yeah, that's much nicer. So sorry, I'm putting this together on the fly, so please bear with me. But they manage to hold him together, and his healing factor manages to save him. But by the time it's done, Logan's healing factor is basically burnt out. It no longer works, or it doesn't. No, no, that's not true. But he doesn't have his adamantium anymore, and you find out that he has claws, but they're made out of bone, which basically means that essentially he didn't know that he had bone claws before. He didn't realize that the adamantium hadn't it wasn't the source of his claws. And so he decides that since his healing factors is a little bit burnt out at the time, that he needs to leave the team because he doesn't feel he can pull his own weight anymore. He's not indestructible anymore. But what ends up happening is that his healing factor basically goes into overdrive at a certain point. Turns out that the adamantium, his healing factor was keeping him from being poisoned by the adamantium. And so a lot of these beats from the Fatal Attraction storyline came out in X-Men 97's previous episode. I recognized several of them. And it was very rewarding, but it was also very daunting because I knew what was coming up. And as I mentioned before, and we're going to get started in just a second here, but as I mentioned before, in the comic book, the Jean is able to keep Logan alive. His healing factor alone couldn't have kept him alive. She had to kind of telekinetically hold him together. Jean is not on the team that Logan is on in this show. She is on a different team and is basically like, oh my God, like, I, Professor X can't hold him together. Cyclops sure as hell can't do it. Um, I'm just kind of wondering what they're going to do because I have a I mean, they could kill Wolverine off in this episode. It could happen. After episode 5, nothing is off the table. Anyone can die. But like, I'm thinking at this point, they're gonna, they're hopefully gonna come up with another solution to save Logan. So that's one of the mysteries that I was wondering about at the end of last week's episode, where it ended with that iconic, I'm ripping it out of you kind of thing. So I'm gonna get started here in just a second. Keep in mind this is going to be a watch along. I will not be showing the episode on the screen or have any sound going for copyright purposes, which reminds me I need to put in my headphones. Um, so please make sure that you have access to X-Men 97. It is currently on Disney Plus. It is an excellent show. I'll give out a thwip right before I start the show, so that way, if you've got it, you can watch along with me. Uh, I have been again ridiculously excited about how this show is like has gone. Like the first episode was great, and then the second one was better, and the third one was better, and it seemed to just keep building. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And we're going to get started in just a second here. Before we do that, I just want to say hello to everyone who is in chat tonight. I see that Matt Cave is here. Matt Cave is a friend of mine, fellow YouTuber, and he just did a stream where he played through Uncharted. I believe it's the second game in the series. Excellent, excellent stream. He is very friendly and he engages well with the people who show up for his chats. So if you get an opportunity, go visit my retro gaming friend, especially on Wednesdays when he has live streams going on. I also see that Isan Uger is here. Welcome. Good to see you. Ray Gale. Good to see you guys. Welcome here. And let's see. Let's see. I love how Morph turned into Gene. Oh, don't think I needed to know that, Isan. No spoilers. No spoilers. I haven't seen it. I've already been spoiled once today for this episode, but fortunately, even though it was an X-Men, it's X-Men 97, the spoiler was not an X-Men spoiler, it was a Spider-Man spoiler. So I'll be looking for that. So yeah. So all right. I'm gonna just do a quick test real quick, make sure that only I can hear. Hold on. Okay, all right. Hopefully no one else heard that. I just played a video real quick to make sure. It's definitely coming. Uh, it's definitely coming through on my headphones. So, all right. Um, Now before we get started, I don't know. I can see it through StreamYard. Yeah, in YouTube it retracted the message. But I'm using StreamYard to actually broadcast, and I guess it doesn't do retractions. Oops. So, all right. So, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now, these watch-alongs are live streamed for you guys as kind of a thank you for coming out and hanging out with me. And so, but I also kind of record them, so hopefully I can edit them later and make reaction videos. I've actually got a buddy of mine working on the reaction video for episodes 1 and 2 of X-Men 97. I actually saw a draft of it recently and suggested a few more edits. So hopefully we will be getting a final version soon that I will be able to upload. And there will be, there will be picture in picture during the show, so that way you guys can see what I'm reacting to, like in the video. So I'm looking forward to that. Keep an eye out for that because I'm kind of working on his schedule, and basically I'm hoping that we'll be able to do it soon. So, but I'm going to go ahead and start doing kind of the recording, like for the video. And so once I do that, we'll get right into it. And here we go. Hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and today I am coming at you with the finale, the final episode, episode 10 of X-Men 97. Excuse me. Tolerance is Extinction, Part 3. Now, if you've watched any of my watch-alongs and reactions, you know that I have almost nothing but good things to say about this entire series. This has just been a wild ride from the get-go, and even though I might have had some minor quibbles at first with some of the narrative decisions, they have they have long since been put to rest. I'm just kind of like, yes, all right, let's, I'm here, I'm with you the entire way. So during the previous episode, which very much followed the Fatal Attractions storyline from the comics in the 90s, we ended with a big cliffhanger. Magneto had enough of Logan and used his magnetic powers to basically rip the adamantium out of Logan through his skin, and basically has not quite depowered him, but certainly hobbled him quite a bit. Now, in the comics, that was a situation that required a lot of intervention. Logan's healing factor alone was not able to save him. And, well, let's just say that given how the comic ended that, and then how it continued in the comic afterwards, I'm wondering how they're going to fix that because I haven't watched it yet. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get started. And here we go. X-Men, the series finale, Fatal Attraction Part 3. No, no. Tolerance is Extinction Part 3. And here we go. All right. Previously. All right. That's right. Because he basically took the magnetic poles and created an EMP with them. See, I don't remember in Fatal Attractions if they actually had a second team, but God, all of these beats, like unbelievable how it worked. I understand why Roberto left with Magneto. That was just like his family had betrayed him, you know? Oh, right. I'm remembering all of this stuff now. Jean fighting Cable, Mr. Sinister being, well, sinister. Oh, God. Okay, Nathan, you might have the power, but I somehow doubt you have the talent. Oh, God, here it comes. There's the shot. All right, here we go. High trouble. Ooh. Okay. I did that every single episode, and I have no regrets. All right. Oh, what is this? The 40s? No, 70s? Is this in during Vietnam? Back when they were civil, back when they were friends. If, if they exist. Wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, so Xavier just never had hair ever, right? Dang, just tells him right out. Come on. Magneto's like, okay. Hmm, that's a powerful gift there. Uh, the two leaders, the two philosophies clash for the first time. It's a good quote right there. Minds are harder to bend than metal. I like it. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, all right. That's okay, this makes sense. Dude, what did you just do to Logan? Yeah, and the planet. Yeah, right. Oh boy. Oh god, I know what's coming here. Genetic inferiors. Oh wow. Wow, I will make you do it. Wait. Since when are you an expert in psychic invasions? Oh boy. Wow. Wow. He's just like, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. See, in the comics, it was more of a you did this to Logan, so I'm shutting you down. That's basically how it worked. And there's the other way that Onslaught was born. Is that Silver Samurai? Oh my god, that's Silver Samurai. Okay. There's Cap and Iron Man. Okay. Daredevil. Oh, nice. Doctor Strange. Val Cooper. Dude, that is some ableist frickin' language right there. Jeez. Okay, where's Jean? What did I miss? Where's Jean? The future's time really? God, he just sounds like a frickin' D-bag. Hey, don't hit Hank, jerk. Oh my God. What? Uh-oh. Oh God, you can hear her wheezing. You think she did? Yeah. In the comics, Operation Zero Tolerance came about because of the Onslaught saga. Oh my God. Whoa, Wakanda. Oh, no. Don't hurt Daredevil. Cloak and Dagger. Oh my God, these cameos. Omega Red. Uh, Alpha Flight? Why is Psylocke on Alpha Flight? Wow. In addition to physical violence, he's inflicting psychological violence on them. Oh, Cable fought back. Where is she? Where is she? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Betrayal. What? What a dick. What? Uh-oh, no. Oh God. That's that's not good, Storm. Oh my God. Wow. Now I'm just wondering what this is going to cost for Jean. Crimson Dynamo, that was another one. Oh my God. Some of those people are just going to fall right out of the sky, right to their deaths. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, Sinister, you just need to go sit down. Look at those shark teeth on him. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. Beg. Beg some more. Beg some more, you bastard. Okay. Oh, oh, you look like a Nosferatu, buddy. Oh, wow. It's what? Huh. Okay, that seems convenient. I can summon the Phoenix Force in this one moment. Oh, he looks much worse for the wear. Oh God, dude, stop Chewbaccaing him. Jesus. Yeah, technovirus. That arm's going to attack him. Oh my God, he's merging with it. What? Is he Onslaught? Whoa, 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 what? I'm sorry, he looks an awful lot like Onslaught. Why is Wolverine not already dead? Oh, took his memories from him. Uh, yeah. Okay. Are you serious? Dude, using your girlfriend wife to try to keep him alive? What? Oh my God. I don't know, Scott. It's just gonna throw it at Earth like a rock, huh? Oh wow. The future incarnate? I mean, he's a threat. Oh, Nightcrawler. I just miss that giddy optimism. Oh, well, that's a that's a way to make an entrance. He just goes right to the core? Really? Hey, Bastion. Oh, oh, that is one pissed off woman with Captain Marvel's strength. Um, wait, where are they? Where are they? Are they on the moon? I hope you have to use a lot of energy to regenerate. Yeah. Okay, great. He's basically Onslaught then. I don't like where this is going. Oh, just shut up. Just don't listen to him. Yes. And you like flair, don't you, Roberto? Oh, God. Wow. The Magneto protocols. Come on. He's his friend. He's got to try to save him. I mean, I get it. Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Polaris. And his children. Oh, man. There are just so many directions this could go. Wow. Oh. Oh. Concentration camps. Okay. Is he creating a black hole within him or what? I don't understand, but okay, now put a sword through him. Yeah, you don't want to continue that for too long, Kurt. Like it I told you, don't do that. Dang. Where's Jubilee? Whoa, we got an energy face off here. Whoa, ripped off the visor basically. I mean, he didn't, but he should have. Jubilee's like, remind me never to get on your bad side, Scott. What are you, a Borg? What was that? Really? Dude, The firecracker is powerful when she's pissed. Somehow I don't think it's that easy, but that was a pretty cool scene. God, I love Jubilee. Oh, well, he had to use energy in order to do that, so I mean, yeah. He, your family's robots. Okay. All right. That's fine. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh, come on. Every time Beast takes over a Sentinel, somebody takes that away from him, and I just think that's wrong. Don't take this away. I'm really getting sick of hearing that phrase. Rogue's like, well, I need to destroy the future then. They're all like, we're gonna destroy the future. What is going on here? Yeah, do it. Do it. What? Okay. I wasn't expecting this, but okay. I was not expecting this, but kind of a good call, actually. I'm laughing at you, he says. Duck fit? Yikes. That's not exactly wrong. Wow. Thanks a lot, Captain America. He's gonna do a Loki, isn't he? Yeah, that's not good. And I'm sorry, shouldn't the Avengers be helping contain the fallout here? Like that. Whoa, hi, Fantastic Four. Are they in atmosphere already? I like his dialogue. Oh boy. Yes, he will. I mean, oh boy. Okay, what are we gonna do? I I think at this point, okay. Cable's just hanging out in the diner, recovering. Aw, mom and pop. He's like a grizzled old sergeant. Ooh, damn. Pissed him off. He's like, I don't know if I can say it, but okay. We've got the hero's goodbyes. All right. That's a lot of power and a lot of pressure. You shouldn't have sent it in the first place. Peter and MJ. Peter and Mary Jane. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, so they did make it into the atmosphere. Okay. Is he sweating? His accent seems to have changed a little bit. Well, that's true, I suppose. Yeah, found family. Messy found family, but you had different dreams, but yeah. Oh, I am Magneto! Yep. And he's pulling it back up into orbit. Oh man, it was going to hit New York City. Everything is always going to hit New York City. Okay, all right. I kind of. I'm sorry. The UN cheering? No, I'm just like you guys don't deserve it. What? What just happened? They just turned into stars? They turned into fairy dust? E-Day? Love that. The poster that resembles that comic cover. Oh boy. Hi, Daniel. Okay. Hello, Bishop. What? Who yanked him through time? Oh, dear God. They're in Egypt, 3000 BC, and Saban Nur. Talking while they're fighting. That's how the X-Men roll. It didn't explode, did it? No, you're. Whoa. So they've been scattered. Where, when are they? Okay, so Magneto's like, I am done with this. Who is that? Sapien cat? What? Oh God. Wow. Wow. And Sabanur. Mm-hmm. Apocalypse before he became Apocalypse. Yeah. To be continued. Wow. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I was searching for post-credit scenes, but there appear to be none. So, wow. Okay. All right. Okay, so overall, dang. Like mind blown. And I'm still kind of reeling because I'm trying to remember what happened to who. So first of all, again, it, I almost felt like they made Bastion kind of into an ad hoc onslaught, but they didn't really give us an onslaught story. If we get onslaught, he's going to be like probably an entire season thing, or at least a good half a season thing. because it will require more than the X-Men to beat him. But God, a lot happened in this one. So one thing I am just going to go ahead and voice disappointment with. Okay, Wolverine gets the adamantium ripped off of his skeleton through his skin, and I'm sorry, he was just too stable in this particular telling. Was wanting to see him struggling to even scream. I wanted to see Jean trying to keep him together telekinetically. I realized they couldn't do that, but I also feel like by changing the team, compositions, to what they had in these episodes, they kind of wrote themselves into a corner. And I mean, I get why they did it. I still think that, like, because that's an entire issue, is Jean and the professor having to keep Wolverine together while he is struggling to heal from what Magneto has done to him. And so, like, in this one, they've just got him hooked up to like an intensive care unit on the X Jet, and I'm just like, I'm sorry, that just wouldn't do it given what happened. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed with that. I really wanted to see Jean trying to telekinetically keep him from falling apart, because that's what was happening in the comics. And I wanted to see Professor X going in there and literally trying to keep his mind together through all of the pain that he was experiencing. I felt like that was a fairly integral part to the end of Fatal Attractions. And I really kind of felt like that was just kind of like waved to the side. And I don't know, I would have liked to have seen it. Now, we still got a lot of cool stuff. We got to see Jean Phoenix out. That felt a little bit convenient. Like, you don't get the cosmic force that is the Phoenix without paying some kind of a price. And so the fact that, like, it flared up in her and then went away feels like kind of a deus ex machina that the writers can call upon at any point. And I don't feel too great about that either. Okay. With all that said, those are mainly nitpicks, though. Okay. I want to talk about all the cameos that were in this. Let's see. We had Captain America, Iron Man. We've seen Captain America before. We got Iron Man, Cloak, Dagger, Daredevil, Silver Samurai. We got Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. We actually saw them. And my understanding is, because somebody spoiled this for me while I happened to be on Reddit today, I was in the Spider-Man subreddit. And of course, like, the way that they had said it, I had to click and see what it was, and then boom, picture of them, and it's like very clearly from this show, given the animation. I was not happy about that, but because the '90s Spider-Man series ends with Peter going, "Where's Mary Jane? She's been pulled into a different dimension. Does he ever find her?" It really ends on a cliffhanger in that sense. So I like the implication that '90s animated Spider-Man eventually found Mary Jane. Um, Disney Plus, if you want to continue the Spider-Man animated series, I think that could be good. I'm just, spitballing here, but that would probably appeal to a lot of people. So, there were probably plenty of other cameos that I missed. Oh, King T'Chaka was in there, so that's like 7 superheroes at least. Omega Red, Crimson Dynamo, Polaris, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, like just all kinds of little cameos. Oh, Alpha Flight, so North Star, Psylocke, Puck. I didn't catch all the other ones, but lots of cameos in this one, and that was really cool just in terms of building out the wider world of these X-Men. It's already been established that the X-Men exist in the Spider-Man animated series continuity, because I think they guest star in an episode or two of that show. Did Spider-Man ever show up in the X-Men series? I can't remember. But anyways, it was God. Oh, and let's get into the other conflict. So Bastion, I I mean, like, I already didn't like Bastion from the comics. He was already an a-hole. This guy upholds that tradition very nicely, and I feel like he takes it a step further. Like, I mean, he was doing plenty of psych warfare on the X-Men in the comics as well, but man, this guy is just like he was just enjoying it so much, and it was just like I really hate you, dude. I really hate you. Like, go away. And of course, he doesn't. Um, so what, I don't know. What was his ultimate fate? Did he get destroyed? I can't remember. I'll rewatch the series at some point, but I don't remember what happened to him. I think they were asking him to join them, and then I think he got pulled into a vacuum nexus. I don't know. But it probably wasn't good for him. So if he didn't die, then they're basically holding him in the wings and waiting to deploy him sometime in season 2 or season 3. I mean, let's talk about this. X-Men 97 is getting another season. I've heard they're going to call it X-Men 98. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but hey, yay. I'm all for this. Now, the series showrunner, Bo DeMayo is not currently attached to the project, and I really hope that Disney will change their minds on that. I say this not just as a fan, but as a shareholder of Disney. I literally own one piece of Disney stock. So, hey, Disney, board of directors, rehire Bo DeMayo. Do it. Anyways, but yeah, I really think that a lot of the brilliance of this season probably came from him, and I think that we need to continue his involvement. Of course, I'm just a guy on the internet, but I feel like I'm not the only person that thinks like this. So come on, Disney, you did it with James Gunn, all right? Just bring the guy back, all right? Bring him back so we can get a really high quality product and we can continue to sing your praises, okay? A lot of stuff going on. Loved that Mr. Sinister was just like kind of like I don't know, Mr. Sinister has been like his own like big boss villain before. I kind of like that he's playing second fiddle to Bastion in this, and that Bastion is just like, dude, I don't really care about you. I'm gonna do whatever I want. It really kind of came back to bite him. And then, of course, Jean turned into the Phoenix and really just kind of took a big wet bite out of him. So he ran away looking like a Nosferatu, which I thought was just brilliant. So it's like, aha, you're obsolete now, aren't you? We'll see. He may be back. Um, he is really good at that whole genetic manipulation thing. So, but really good story about the X-Men coming together, about how found family can be just as valid as your, natural or biological family. And like all of the self-sacrifice, all of the heroics and everything. And then, God, that ending. That ending where the X-Men are scattered across time and possibly space. I'm really interested to see when that is or how that's going to get resolved. But they put a great big to be continued sign, so we are definitely getting another season of this show, and I couldn't be happier about it. So I'm looking forward to more. This season of X-Men 97 was fantastic. Fantastic. I had some quibbles with the writing at the start, and I had some quibbles with how some of the decisions they made in this final episode here. But really, aside from those, this has just been an amazing show, and I am so glad that I got to catch it like on its first run as it's just kind of going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this as well, this watch and reaction. And if you did, please consider thwipping on the like button. It really helps me out. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing as well. You can find a playlist of all of the watch-along streams on a playlist on my YouTube channel. I've got a section for watch-alongs and several shows, including X-Men 97. So go check it out if you'd like to see the whole thing unedited and just as is. Let me see. Let me know what you think of this episode. Tell me what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. I would love to have a conversation with you in the comments section. And, in the meantime, this has been great. This has been a great show, and frankly, I'm ready for the next season already. And I'm ready for that Spider-Man animated series continuation. That would be nice too, wouldn't it? I'm just saying, it'd be really cool. And maybe Fantastic Four, and maybe Avengers. And, get all the players in place for the Onslaught saga. It could be fun. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian. And until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just take a look at some of your comments. Let me see. All right, let's see. Matt Cave says we need Spidey Librarian a cappella version of the X-Men theme on Spotify. Very funny, my friend, and maybe. This is a very intense show. Morph was just a scamp and, you know, a great presence. Oh God, where is Wolverine? What has happened to Wolverine at the end of the show? Like, I don't think they showed him, did they? I'm gonna have to rewatch that because, yeah, I don't know. All right. Is that arm made of adamantium or vibranium? I don't know. I don't know that they've ever said. All right. Okay. And I think that's everything. Okay. All right. Well, guys, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks to those of you who came and hung out. I really appreciate you. Take care. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.